day to everyone. So in the PHP video series, today I am going to discuss about cookies in PHP. So let's start. HTTP, that is Hypertext Transfer Protocol, is the standard protocol used to transfer data between our browser and the various websites. HTTP is a stateless protocol. That means which treats each request of a web page as a unique and independent transactions with no relationship between any transactions. So that is when a user requests one page followed by another, HTTP does not provide way to tell both requests came from the same user. However, there needs to some technique to store the information between the request and the retrieve when it required. So some technique needs to maintain the states. So PHP uses two states. One is cookies and another one is session. So in today's video I am going to discuss about cookies. A cookie is a small piece of information that scripts can store on a client side machine. That is, cookies can store in the client side machine. A cookie is a small text file saved to user system by a website. This file contains information that the site can retrieve on user's next visit. So to maintain the state, the user's information will be stored in the small text file, thereby allowing the site to recognize the user and provide an enhanced set of features customized to the specific user. So it stores the basic information, so next time request comes, it will take it from the text file. So features, a cookie can only be read by the website or domain that created it. A single domain cannot set more than 20 cookies. A single cookie cannot exceed 4 KB in size. The maximum number of cookies that may be set on a user system is 300. So the table attribute, name we have to mention, and when it is going to expire, that we can mention, domain and path, whether it is secured or not secured, we can give. So name can be anything, expiring, like that we can mention this date, or plus 5 seconds, 15 seconds, or 1 hour till night 12 o'clock, like that we can set. The domain, website domain name you have to mention. Path, if you want to mention where it is stored, the path that can be given. Secure, if present a secure HTTP is connection required to read the cookies, we can give additional secure. So in the example, PHP example, I have taken two PHP programs. I am just giving time and I am just printing student, my name Mohammed, and it should expire within 15 seconds. So second time I am just printing the student and it will print some 15 seconds. After that it will expire, it will not display. So like that we can set till 24 hours, 1 year, 2 years, like that we can keep. So what are all the advantages of cookies? Storing cookies is the lighter. It does not contain MB files, just 4 KB files maximum, the maximum it will contain. So storing cookies is a lighter as it does not put extra load on the server. It is generally stored on the client machine. It will be stored in the client machine. A cookie can be configured easily. Using cookies, it can be used to store session information like pages, threads, etc. It is useful. Cookies once stored could be used later also without creating cookies. So once it is stored, without creating again, we can use the cookies. Cookies are all used to personal user preferences. Based on user preferences, cookies could be used to show similar type of advertisements to the user. So what are the disadvantages of cookies? Cookie is not recommended to store data that needs to be secured. So in case if you use some banking details, that time if we allow cookies to store information, hackers may try to access your cookies. So it is not advisable when you are using securing websites. Content in cookies is plain text only. Those data could be stored which is not securely concerned. Since it is stored in the client machine, hackers can try and execute our cookies. Encrypting and decrypting cookies data is not meaningful as it required extra coding, leading to resource extra responsibilities. So it's a plain text. We don't need to give encrypting and decrypting methods. A cookie can store maximum of 4 KB of data, hence it cannot be used to store large data. So it is not advisable to use cookies when we are using large data. Cookies from advertisement sites could track user personal information like browsing preferences. So advertisement sites, they can track our personal information using cookies. So when we are using some secure website, cookies is not advisable. So that's all about cookies. Thank you.